Hello, everyone. This is Lady Maya. I am I'm at a loss for words today, you guys. Okay, so I did a live earlier today. So my schedules got a little jinky and everything kind of went and got shot to heck, but it was really good. I had a whole good time. So I had asked if anybody wanted to join me on my live today and right here and right now. And if you still do, you can always email me at admin@ladymaya.com. I would be glad to even talk to you, have you on this platform so that we can actually talk and have a good time. So, if you still want to be on here, you can definitely do so with me. I appreciate any and all things. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate you, dear heart. Like I said, this is going to be something interesting. I'm ready to talk. Are you? Come on through. Let's talk together. Now, I did invite a few podcasters just to see if that was something that they actually wanted to do. But if they don't, that's fine too. Some people aren't necessarily all that. Um, they're a little camera shy or in different things, but nevertheless, I definitely want to hear from you. So if you would like to be on here, if you even have any questions, hey, come on in and we can talk together. We can have a conversation. And you know what? Even if there's something that you would like to know, or maybe a person that you know of that has like maybe a podcast or a radio show or even a TV show, we can talk about that thing. You know what? You can put your own business out here as well. So that's going to be a fun adventure as well. So come on, if you have a business, let's see what you're working with. Okay, so I would like my Mayan tribe to just come together. Let's do something fun. I think a lot of times everything's so serious. It goes so serious. It goes so fast. And then then by the time you know it, it's the end of the day. It's time to you get home life together. And then some people don't have too many people to come home to, but some people do, and they have so much to do while they do so. So I definitely would love the opportunity to get okay, I won't be here longer. Okay, gotta get back to work. Thank you so much, Lisa. I appreciate you, dear heart. You are the best. Um, have at it, girlfriend. I know you work hard. So, I definitely know those people actually work hard. Hey, Tawa, what is going on with you, sir? I appreciate you even being here. You know what? If you want to jump on, you just let me know whenever you are ready. So I have some extra things. Valerie, hey, dear heart, I just met her. She's a phenomenal individual. And so, you know what? I'm ready to talk to you. So if you want to talk to me, let me know. Let me put the link in your link box or anything to that extent. Oh, Atlanta, Georgia's in the house, y'all. Yes, it is. I appreciate you definitely, dear heart. Okay, so if you want to talk to me, let me put the invite in your email, and you can just come on. We can talk and have a good time. I know, Valerie, you definitely want to, right? or you know what, Tywa, if you want to do that too. We've been chasing each other on LinkedIn, and I think it's an all amazing thing. To have conversations with people is very important. You definitely want to get the bigger picture of that person, because you know what, you never know what you can actually find out about that person and what you guys have in common and how you can actually help each other. So you know what, I definitely want to have that opportunity as well. So you know what, this is what I'm going to do. I am going to sit the link in all the boxes. How about that? And we're going to see who is brave enough to come on at this moment. Okay, if you brave, let's do this. Let's do this. I know, some people are like, oh, I'm not camera ready, I'm not this and that, or whatever. We're amongst friends. If you want me, hey, I will start pulling off some stuff, y'all. I'll pull it off and be like, you know what? Look, it's just us. We're just doing this thing together. And I think it would be so much fun, just to be raw. Just do it in the raw and just let everyone know who we are, what we do, and why we do that thing. Because sometimes we just don't get enough credit, in what we do. Look, we get up early, we go to bed late, we are up there doing everything, talking to people, emailing people, we're doing all the extras. If we're not doing it, we're finding someone to do it for us. So we have to manage them, so that there's always still something. There's always still something. So if you want to join me, definitely let's have a conversation, because I think this would be such an important thing to do, especially since we all have different backgrounds. If you think about it, we all have very different backgrounds. And so, you know what, Valerie, what you say? Okay, still working. Please invite someone else. That's not a problem, dear heart, not a problem. So you know what? If you want to be on, I did put the link in the description. So if you just want to just kind of tap on in and we can talk about it together, I think this would be an excellent opportunity for you to be able to be seen across the masses. I have several different platforms at this moment that we can actually be across. So this is streaming on the TV. Oh, how you doing, sir? Oh, man, I'm so sorry. So, oh, he just popped off. Okay, okay, maybe he's out there and he just can't really hear me well. So, there's always that. But definitely. So, if you want to be on here, let's do this thing together, because this is going to be an excellent conversation, that we can have. And a sister girl likes to talk, and she talks for a long time. Sometimes, I like to get to know people. I like to be in your mind, not to critique you by any means necessarily, but at the same time, I just want to give you an opportunity to shine. This is what I do. I like to highlight people. You do what you do, and I do what I do. Hey, Kareem, dude, how you doing, sir? I appreciate you being up here with me, sir. I appreciate you so much. Oh, hello, Mr. Lyman. What's going on? Thank you. Love you too. Appreciate it. Okay, so if you want to join me, I did put the link in the description. I will do it again. If you want to join and get up here and talk to me, we can definitely do that all together now. Okay, so just so you know. Okay, so basically, not only are we streamed on Facebook and on YouTube and on Twitch, but we are also on the network for my TV show. So definitely, this is going to be something that the outreach is going to be so broad, so that we can all have a really good time. And then at the same time, we can all be in a spotlight together. So, if you definitely would like to do this with me, hey, I'm here. So I see that, what, there's so many people here. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so you guys, if you want, ask me some questions. Let's get a conversation going, because I'm pretty sure you're gonna have a whole lot to say, and we can talk about this thing. Definitely. What are we saying? What type of business do you have? What type of, ambitions, goals, all these different things do you have, and how many people have you been able to touch or reach or anything to that extent? So I'm asking you. I know you. Yes, you. Yes, you. I want to know more about you. What about you stands out from everyone around you? That people just gravitate to you in that way. I think that it's because you are a person that just loves to help, to just be so positive. And how many times that we're so positive, some people go, oh man, I haven't met nobody like you because you're so positive and everything looks so good from everything that you're able to talk about. I think that is such an excellent response for so many people that are so used to the naysayers and different things to that magnitude. Because, naysayers, they always have something to say, correct? I know that's right. Yes, I know. Yeah, Lisa, really? That's because, okay, Lisa's very shy. so she is the type of person, she likes to be in the background. She likes to make sure things are done and in a great order. Like she's really on top of everything that she does. She has several people under her. She's a great person. And so I do believe I know kind of everything. It is my girl Nicole. What's going on, Sister Sledge? Appreciate you. And so, but we all have something. So we all have something that stands out in the crowd. People love us for. We have that type of aura or personality, or we just have that smile that everybody just loves to see. Some people say that everybody says I should do the commercial for the white strips. What do you say? What do you say? I don't know. Okay, you just let me know. Let me know what you say. But I didn't. I was like, I don't even see that being a good thing. Definitely, Sharika's in the house. So definitely. Okay, so crest white strips. If y'all hear this and y'all see this, let's just definitely do that. So Mr. Lyman, he gave me his rundown. If you are ready to jump on, we ready to see everything you got because you are a president, focus driven lifestyle coaching. And hey, you want to talk? If you want to talk, go ahead and get yourself on in here and we can talk about the things and the lifestyles and the business relationships that you actually deal with because I think that would be interesting, you guys. If you think so, let me know. Hey, give me a hey or yay or no or whatever it is that you guys want to do because I think this is going to be interesting because there's so many times that I try to get, and I'm a producer of my own shows, and so um, when I do it, I try to like schedule everything, right on time. I hit that button right at the top of the hour and I'm ready to go. And then you have so many other people that just may not have the same mindset and they're just more so like, we shall see. And so definitely, but it's okay. That is all right because you know what? I know that their heart was in the right place. We can still do this thing together and it doesn't really matter. The only thing that matters really is how you feel. You have to feel good so you can make others feel good. And once you do that, I mean, there's nothing that you can't do. Okay, so at the same time, I love my shows and different things like that, but I love my people more. Like, I will talk for days. I'm telling you, you guys, your link is not there for Facebook. Okay, so not a problem. I don't know which link that is. Lisa, you might have to DM me, girlfriend. But yeah, definitely. So if there's anything you guys want to ask me, I am open. I am so open. I am doing everything that I can just to make sure this is going to be like such an awesome opportunity for all of us to really get to know each other. Sometimes we need that speed networking, right? I'm pretty sure if we had that speed networking in a way that we could really get to know someone and see how things could actually come together. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. So things can come together. I'm sorry, you guys. I was putting the link in the description. So when we can come together and we can find like a whole lot more common ground, I think this is so cool. We can definitely do this. If we had, okay, so who would come if I get together a networking event? I want to see who's going to be able to come if I was to get together a networking event. Someone asked me if I could do it. And I was just like, I don't know if that's something that my people will want to see. But if you guys tell me something different, I will definitely do it. Because, like, I love I love my Myya-ian Tribe. Definitely. Sharika says me. She said me. Yes. Okay. So Sharika's the only one. I know you guys want to network with some people. Come on. What are y'all doing? No, let's not do that. Okay. So we got Dr. Lyman on the phone. Hello, sir. How are you?
I am doing fantastic. I love your energy. I love the look. I was like, okay, I need to change my glass. I couldn't find the link, but we got it figured out.
That is awesome. Thank you so much for joining me. Okay, so Lisa, you said you got to go, girlfriend. Well, girlfriend, do what you got to do. I love you so much. I appreciate you for coming in and just hanging out with us. All right, dear? Kiss that grandbaby for me, okay? Definitely. So I like to have fun. You see this, right? And I'm just like so much energy
Absolutely.
and so much fun. And I'm like, why not? The world that we have, there's nothing we can do about most of it. But your circle. Your circle, you can do
Yes,
everything you want. If you want it hot, cold, room temperature, whatever it is, you can make that happen. So let's get the skinny on Dr. Lyman. How you doing, sir?
I am doing fantastic. Thank you for allowing me to pop in. I appreciate it.
No, not a problem. I appreciate you even wanting to. This is so awesome. So what do you do? I know you gave me
Yes,
your resume and I couldn't read that fast. I do
no
apologize.
problem. I am what you call, and actually, some people they call themselves number one, but it was actually a study done where this company called Peak Performance Institute, they looked at all my stuff and they took a vote and they voted me as the number one global focus acceleration coach. But that simply means I help people to get focused, stay focused, and refocus their focus if they're off focus. That's what I do. I've been doing that for a number of years. Matter of fact, I got my doctorate in human resources, and my concentration was actually on focus engagement. And that's all about teaching people how to focus on the right things at the
Yes.
right time in the
Okay.
right environments. Because a lot of times, people are trying to study, they're trying to focus, and there's all sort of distractions around them. And my
Yes.
job is to work with my clients to help them gain their focus so that they're spending time on what I call profit generating. These is for my business client. And,
Mhm.
so you're focusing on profit generating activities and not time busters, where you're just doing stuff just to be busy, but it
Mhm.
doesn't lend itself to creating revenue, which
Yes.
again, revenue minus expenses gives you your profits.
Oh, okay. No, I hear you. I hear you. Okay. I like that. I like that. Okay, so you got a lot going on there. And just that focus driven is, I think, is really really a good thing because of the fact that a lot of people, we kind of we try to challenge the status quo. We really try, but do we really? So it's just like, if we can try to find that focus, that soft spot. You can find that
Yes.
soft spot and keep going. There's nothing that we can't do. So this is awesome. Yes. So wait, how long you been doing this?
Oh, I've owned my company, Focus Driven Lifestyle, for close to 12, 13 years now.
Wow.
But I've been an entrepreneur for over 20 years.
Oh.
And so before this, I had a speaking company that we traveled all over the country, teaching people. Basically, we had a credit repair. We were teaching people how to repair their credit. And then the housing market hit 2007, 2008, wiped us out, had a $500,000 steady business, and literally in 3 months lost over three 100,000 plus contracts in literally a 3-month period. Almost went bankrupt, lost a big 4,000 square foot home, and had to basically start over. And a lot of people can relate to that. And we slowly grew, built the company, did some rebranding. And I realized that going through that process, I had lost focus. I got distracted chasing dollars rather than asking myself, okay, Lyman, what is it that you do best?
Right.
And just do that. Don't worry about money. Don't worry about all the shiny object syndrome. And I want to share with your tribe, the Mayans. I love that. If you are true to you and you focus in what is it that God has for you to do, don't worry about the Joneses. Don't worry about the Smiths, the Montgomerys. Just do you, as the young people like to say, and you'll be successful.
Definitely, definitely, definitely. You said a whole mouthful, sir. I appreciate that. Well, let me give these shout outs real quick because I definitely want to talk to you about that. Okay, so I'm giving shout out Sharika Henderson, Kareem Cranston, Sean Malik, my girl Jessica Nicole Bell. Okay, and Ms. Valerie Singleton, Lisa Jones, Kareem Cranston, and so many more. Of course, sister can't spell. It's just one of those things. All y'all, when y'all have some names up there that's questionable, I love y'all. I do. But if I say it wrong, don't look at me crazy. That's all.
Right.
But definitely, I love the fact that, okay, so you said that basically your focus factor. So I'm just trying to go through what you had say. You said president, focus driven lifestyle coaching, helping entrepreneurs to focus on the right things in their business, relationships, and lifestyle. So
yes.
How did you come up with that? Because that's so vague, though, right?
It is very vague, but we also narrow it down. For example, if you look, I don't care what your business is, there are 3 things that you have to deal with. You have to deal, number 1, with your business. Right. Businesses are built based on what you're talking about, networking or relationships. And the reason we go into business and build relationships is to have the lifestyle that we want to create rather than having a lifestyle dictated to us by our circumstances or someone else saying you can only live in this type of house, you can only drive this type of car, you can only make this type of money because you're working in an industry that puts a cap on your income. Unless you go into your supervisor or someone and says, listen, I need to make more money. And chances are they're going to say, sorry, no. But when you are an entrepreneur, when you are a business owner, you get to decide what that is based on not just your effort, but I tell people this, especially for people of color, we have to stop being married to our labor. We think if we work hard, because that was the message we were given as kids, our parents told us, work hard, study hard, so you can do what? Get a good job.
And that's why
my mom would say,
this is when I told my mother, no, I'm not doing that. Because like,
okay, and in my neighborhood, they always said a good government job with some benefits.
No, I'm good. I had that, and I didn't care for it. I was just like, yeah, but and you know what? You saying what your parents told you. The parents told you. And now everything that they said pretty much is kind of obsolete. There's no longevity in businesses anymore. There's really not a whole lot of loyalty to either business or employees. So that is a very hurtful thing to even say, even in the government businesses. So it's just like you just can't really do the same thing that you did at one point in time. Because my mom said the same thing. And when my kids asked me, I said, look at here. First off, what you finna do is you gonna get this. I'm gonna take out a loan. I'm gonna make all this money, and I'm gonna make sure you have your own business, regardless of what. My kids wanted to have a arts dance studio. So one did art and the other one did dance, and they were going to incorporate it, and I thought that was just the way to go. They probably would have really made a whole lot of money at this point because, we want to keep our kids busy. We want to keep them active, and we want them to use their imagination so that they can make that money. Yeah.
Right. Right. One of the things that I did, I appreciate, that's why I had to give it up. I had to applaud you. One of the things that I did when my son turned 18, I incorporated him. I gave him his own business, his own LLC. And I was on a business call and we were talking about working with youth, creating LLC. And he's such a creative kid. He walked in and said, yeah, I'm going to make a t-shirt, LLC, legal, legit cash.
Love it.
Legal, legit cash. He's trademarking that so nobody can steal it. But that's just how these young people, man, they're thinking different. Now, he grew up in a home of entrepreneurs, and so he saw dad out there on the grind. And I would let him listen in on calls. One time he was sharing with us, like, oh my God, I just heard my dad close, a $15,000, $20,000 deal on the telephone with someone he had never met up in Canada. And he's like, Dad, how did you do that? And I said, son, you're seeing the end result, but there's a lot of groundwork. And so it's all about, like you said, we want to buy our kids sneakers and we want to buy them Gucci and all this other stuff. But why not buy them a business? Why not incorporate and get them set up for success and hire them as an intern so they can see what we do? Because I believe right now is the best time for people of color, for women in particular, to go into business for themselves, even if you're starting part-time. And as my good friend Apriel Frank say, do the thing.
Do the thing. Definitely.
Just do the thing.
You know what? If you guys got some questions for Dr. Lyman, please let us know. The floor is open. Okay. So, let's not get quiet now. All right. Because you know how a sister will do. She will call out some folks. Let's not do that. But I definitely am super interested because, a lot of us, and we get to the point of not really being able to see that we can still do these things. Now, mind you, I'm going to call you out. Yes, I am. This is what I'm fixing to do because y'all playing with it. Okay, so Sharika, my homegirl, the woman, she is the Amazon. And if I'm offending you, you'll let me know. Yes, she'll let me know. She is a vacation specialist, one of those people, and she's awesome. She's super awesome. And then you got Valerie. She works, but she works at the church, but she also has a podcast. She just started hers. Then we got Kareem. He is, oh my God, he's a serial entrepreneur. He got too much going on. I just can't right now. I remember these names because most of these people I interviewed.
Yes.
And these are good friends of mine. Yes. And so Kareem and, Zishanan, I do not know what you do, but I'm going to find out. With Nicole, oh my goodness, she has a boutique, what she call it? Look, Nicole, I do not want to mess this up because I love you so much. Because she has these candles and they are so classy. And they have the box and everything. I mean, it looked like a whole $1 million when you get it. You sit there like, am I supposed to touch this? Can I light this? You sure? It's like that. And Lisa, the one I was telling you about before, she was the one. She has her own construction company. She's a woman.
Come on now.
She don't doing the thing. Go ahead, do what you gotta do. I understand, definitely. But if you guys have anything to say to Dr. Lyman, please let us know. Definitely, because we would love to hear from you. And if I got any of your information wrong, I saw you. I don't mean to. But I love you guys so much. And I just want you all to be, highlighted. You know how I am. I'm going to always put you first. make sure that you're up there and doing the thing. I want your business. I want your company. I want everything that you do to be in front of everyone that I either come in contact with or I know or my networking. This is why I want to get into networking, doctor. Yeah. And so
Yes.
networking and doing these things, I definitely want to have, a networking event because I think it's going to be really, really super cool because of the fact that we all have something different to bring to the table. And when you do you not know that you're saving yourself so much time, effort, and energy just being out there in front of someone? Because this is stuff that you would have to do. Call this person. Can I do this? No? Okay. Call somebody else. And so this will save you so much inner time, effort, and energy, all that, all the time and money. Lord knows, some people charge you just for networking or getting to know people that they know and different things like that. And to have that type of connection, I'm so sorry. I'm moving my mic. If you hear that, I'm so sorry. But yeah, no, this is gonna be something super, 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 super. Okay, Taiwa, you're back, sir. He must have went home. Okay. Do you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. How you doing?
I'm doing, sir. What you doing? Taiwa. Tiwa, right? Tiwa. That's right. Tiwa.
Yeah, how you
Yeah.
doing?
Good, sir. So we're talking about the networking aspect. Dr. Lyman is one of those people that does the networking, and he actually does with gets with the business and actually gets the entrepreneurs to make sure they're doing this thing right. So I think this is really, really great subject as well. So Tyler, did you have anything that you would like to add? Maybe, maybe not. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Networking is very, very important for anything.
Yeah. Okay, so he lost his signal, I guess. Once again. So
Yeah,
no,
absolutely. Networking is key. Matter of fact,
it is.
every year we have a conference, and we're not having it this year, but in 2022, we're having our Live Your Focus Encounter Life 2020 for Focus. And if people just go out to www.lyfe2020.com, and I even put it in the chat, because that's exactly what you're talking about. Where we bring people from all over the world. We're going to be in Atlanta, GA. Last year we had it. And listen, we did a hybrid event where we had about 30 people in the audience. We had 10,000 worldwide that viewed and participated. And I'm telling you, it was phenomenal. We saw lives literally change. And the great thing about it is people walked out of there doing joint ventures. It wasn't just about me. That's what we call it, the encounter, where people encounter other greatness, great minds, great ideas, and to network, but also look at, Lady Maya, how can you and I that's in this space work together to bring about a greater reach, greater change? And I'm telling you, what you're on and what you're talking about is phenomenal. A lot of people, they're in that stingy mode. I don't want to share. I'm just going to keep it all for me. My mama taught me a quick lesson. She said, son, lift up your hand. I said, yes, mom. She said, close it. She said, now a closed hand can neither receive nor can it give. And a lot of time we're holding on to stuff. We need to let it go.
Right.
It's like the story about the young boy that had his hand in a vase, a very expensive vase. And the father came and said, son, what's wrong? Like, Dad, my hand's stuck in the vase. He said, well, let it go. Let go. Like, Dad, I can't. So he went and got a hammer. He said, well, we got ready to hit. He said, Dad, okay. And he let go of his hand, and his hand slid out. And the father said to the son, son, what was the problem? He said, well, Dad, there was $1 inside the vase.
Let it go.
And I was trying to get the dollar out, but guess what? As soon as he released his hand, all I had to do was turn the vase upside down, the dollar would have came out. But a lot of times we're stingy. We're trying to hold on to stuff because we have a scarcity mentality rather than an abundance mentality, that I believe that there's enough out there for all of us.
Right. That's true. That is very true. Closed hand, you can't receive anything with a closed hand at
I'm
all.
a closed mouth either.
Yeah.
Closed mouth don't get fed.
We don't want to do that one now. We don't want to do that. Definitely. So if anybody has any further questions for Dr. Lyman, hey, let us know. Let us know. We can ask him right here and right now. If you don't want me to put it up on the screen, you ain't got to. I'll try to read it. That's not a problem either. Like, I don't read that good, but I'll make sure it get up there some type of way. But definitely, I appreciate everybody. I really do. So if there's anything you would like to say, Dr. Lyman, the floor is yours.
One of the things that I just want to share with everyone is I'm based in Indiana, and you may have heard over the news we had a mass shooting in Indianapolis. So we definitely ask for your thoughts and your prayers for the families. This senseless killing is just senseless. It doesn't make sense. And this is an opportunity for us to really come together and stop the hate, stop the divide. We're dealing with so many different issues. And again, Lady Myya, I'm so glad that you're putting positive energy out there into the universe. I'm so glad that you're allowing other voices to come on and to be heard and opening up. You don't have to do it. You could have said, it's my platform, it's my show. But the idea that you would open it up to allow other entrepreneurs and other voices to be heard speaks volume. Because you don't find too many people that's willing to do that. So I applaud you. I salute you, my sister, and I stand with you as a Mayan.
Yes! Myya-ian Tribe rules.
Yes, amen, amen.
Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, so nobody's really has any questions at the moment. So if you would like to be on the show, this is what I do. Okay, if you would like to be on the show, go ahead and hit me up at admin@ladymyya.com, or you can actually just go to my website, ladymyya.com. Definitely, it's MYYA, and you know why? Because your home girl is special. We're gonna talk to you guys later. Bye bye for now.